Evangelion 3+1, Thrice Upon a Time. A movie that's literally been 11 years in the making. So this movie is the final chapter of the Rebuild of Evangelion saga. I watched the first three films in theaters when they each came out. So I've been waiting a long time for this one, and it premiered on Amazon Prime Video. So I finally got around to watching it, and I gotta say, it's a little underwhelming. I think mainly because it doesn't really get the character development right at all, and it doesn't really improve upon End of Evangelion at all. So, I mean, what's the point? There are some things to like about it. There's some cool animation shots. There's like one of Asuka attacking Shinji in a cabin. There's one with Asuka and Marie going into free fall. Some cool animation moments here. There's also the final battle in the other dimension, which is pretty cool. They have this like split screen kind of cool thing. The music's great. Animation wise is pretty fine, but a little generic because of the way they took the story, right? There's like mass model angels that are like so like there's just a lot of like CGI stuff flying at the screen and then shooting at them. And so yeah, it's less a battle between Evas or angels. It's more of just a sort of battle of wills with rebellion versus other organizations. Overall, yeah, I felt the ending was pretty weak and lazy too. It was very contrived, and it definitely felt like a shade weaker than of what came before. I mean, the whole point of the Rebuild of Evangelion series was to make a more accessible entry point for Evangelion. So like if I remember actually showing my brother and sister the first two films, but by the time the third and fourth one came out, I didn't even live in the house anymore. That's how long it took. But basically, yeah, the movie's pretty long. I don't like the ending. Yeah, no, just a lot of stuff just didn't gel right. I mean, obviously there's more hype because it took so long to come out, but overall it's just a lot of the character stuff just doesn't work really, and it kind of pisses all over it. So obviously if you're a huge fan, you should still watch it, but like, just be warned that it's long and it's probably not going to be that great. It's one of those divisive films where either you love it or hate it, and I didn't care for it. So I give Evangelion, the final whatever, a 6 out of 10.